Hi! It's been a while since I've made a Pokemon related top 10, but welcome yourself back to another one. Today we're gonna be looking at my top 10 favorite shiny Pokemon. Or to easier say it, just my top 10 shiny Pokemon. Now if you disagree with the list here, go ahead and list your top 10 in the comments down below. So why not, man? Viewer interaction is cool. Also, before we go ahead and start, keep in mind this top 10 is certainly one of the most difficult ones to make, considering that there is, oh I don't know, over 700 Pokemon. So as a result, it's been quite difficult picking out 10 Pokemon out of those 700. But enough of that, let's get into the top 10. So we're gonna kick off this top 10 with what is, at least in my opinion, a more clever shiny. Nidoking. I personally love the hell out of Nidoking's shiny, since it's using the color scheme of Nidoqueen, which works surprisingly well for it. Don't get me started on Nidoqueen's shiny though. Ugh, that's for another top 10. So the low tide evolution line has to be one of my favorite set of Pokemon. Like, just look at how happy this man Ludicolo is! Holy shit! But overall, I've always enjoyed all of their designs. However, Lotad Shiny is the only shiny I enjoy from this evolution line. With Lotad, they had a really cool color scheme going on, but sort of messed it up with Lombre and Ludicolo. Oh well. Lotad for life, I guess. I'll just say this right now. My first Pokemon game I owned was Diamond, and throughout the whole game I had a personal favorite party member. That member being Shinx. Now, a couple months back, when I really got into shiny hunting and overall just looking at shiny Pokemon, I saw Shinx's shiny and immediately loved it. Just something about the whole yellow and black color scheme works really well for Shinx. At least through my eyes. Zora. From all I've seen and heard, Zora is just sort of well regarded as a pretty decent shiny. Don't know if I can say the same for Zoroark though. Jesus Christ! Oh God, what is that? In general, Zora's shiny I personally enjoy it because it's not trying to do a whole bunch with Zora. It's just making some subtle changes that are also good changes. Just look at it. Now there aren't many legendary shinies that I personally enjoy all too much. Recently when Wonder Trading, I got a level 100 shiny Lugia. Totally legit by the way, not gent at all, totally has 6 IVs, legit, totally man, totally. But when I saw this, I realized I actually really enjoy Lugia's shiny. Something about the whole pinkish sort of coloration of it just looks nice. And just like I said with Zora, it's some subtle changes, some nice subtle changes. Not like Zora. Oh God, not again. Here we got a recent favorite of mine. If by recent you mean like nearly 2 years at this point, because X and Y is slowly reaching 2 years since release. Wait. The fuck? Since when did that? Greninja? Now they took a huge risk with Greninja Shiny, considering how drastically different it is from its previous evolutions. With Greninja Shiny, it goes from being a nice blue to a solid black. Luckily though, it looks fucking amazing. See, Nintendo? Make more shinies like this, not like— oh, for fuck's sake, not you again! Here we have another example of good subtle changes for shinies. Umbreon. For me, I actually really enjoyed Umbreon's regular design and color scheme quite a lot, but it has to be one of the first Pokemon that I actually prefer the shiny over the original. Cause I mean, just look at this thing, dude. The blue! The blue! It's so nice! The shiny is a bit weird, but I think its weirdness paid off. Gigalith. Personally, I really enjoy Gigalith's shiny. Especially since it reminds me a lot of Chargestone Cave, which happens to be one of my favorite areas in Unova. Wait, I just noticed something. We have a lot of blue shinies so far, huh? Totally not biased at all. Remember how I mentioned I really enjoyed Shinx's shiny because of its color scheme over the original? Here we have something like that again, but better. Now you may be asking yourself, what? How could there be something better than the Shinx? Manectric. Did I blow your mind there? No? Okay, fine, man. Shit. Jeez. Now, Manectric has never been a personal favorite of mine, but its shiny is for some reason one of my all-time favorites. Why? Well, I've already explained. Basically the same reason as Shinx. Great color scheme, better than the original, and just makes Manectric look cool as shit. No honorable mentions this time, or else we'd be sitting here for a while. But now you may be wondering, whoa, with all those beautiful shinies he picked for the list, what amazing and beautiful thing will he choose for number 1? Well, if you were patient, maybe I'd fucking tell you. Too harsh? Anyways, it's Aegislash. From the start of X and Y, Aegislash's design, especially its ability, it's always been a personal favorite of mine. Like, it's just cool as shit to begin with. But wait! Was that shiny Aegislash? It's like 10 times fucking cooler. Now Nintendo, if you could make some cooler shinies like this instead of making some gross shit, that'd be great. But as I said before, that'll be for another top 10. But with that, people, this has been my top 10 shiny Pokemon. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, go ahead and drop a like and a comment. Maybe even list your top 10 in the comments down below. It'd be cool to see what kind of shinies you guys like as well. Anyways, though, with that, that's about it for this video. I shall see you guys next time. See you.
So tired but proud of my achievements. I found the belief, I lost the